What's up? 1087. What's going on, guys?
In the drip chat, I guess it's
welcome. Oh. We're gonna have Donnie in here. How's everybody doing today? We got 5 days to the launch of Goat Token, guys. Are you excited? I know I'm live. We are live. There we go. Everything's blowing up. Everything's blowing up. I think Donnie's coming on. But there's not much to talk about today. We're just finishing up on the cleaning up the edges and stuff like that on the site. What's up, everybody? Site's looking good. Pete-Eye's looking good. Where's that? There it is. Starting to get some big buys in. Someone bought like $6,000 earlier. Dumped it right back down, but yeah, that's good. Because these wicks are like magnets, you know. Got to fill that gap. So, yeah, it's looking good. Got a lot of this shit. I've got a lot. Everybody, we got Mr. Big. Drips pumping. Yep. Now it's not, it's no longer inflationary. All my drip accounts are wrecked. I can't even get any more out of any, most of them. New things happening. Yep. What's up, Joseph Smith? Joseph Smith in the house. Yeah, drips. I made a lot of money with drip. Drip paid for everything you see here. Yeah, I'm just kind of focused on this launch right now. Personally, I'm trying to get off of BSC. I'm getting ready for this run up right here. This fucking run up. With Goat Token being one of the very first projects to come out on it. It's going to be cool. Yep, getting psyched for Goat. Oh, yeah. How can we not be psyched for Goat? It's going to be sick. Thanks for everybody who's been helping out on the test net. Numbers are looking good. It's just cruising right along, month in, and we're just way ahead of the game, and it just feels like it's going to be a success. If everybody just does their part, you know, this thing could run a long time. So, especially when I have $53 million to fucking make it badass. Oh, shit. Hopefully we get to $1 next year. That'd be cool. I really don't think it's going to take that long to get PDI to $1. I think it's going to be there within a year, and it's going to blow people's minds, and then Pulsechain is going to be something that nobody's ever seen before. They didn't think it was possible, and yeah. Not financial advice. That's why I'm so heavily invested in it, because I believe in it. Even if you believe in what we're doing here, you don't. You know, that's all there is to it. If you believe that Pulsechain is going to do very well, then you should also believe that PDI is going to go to $1. And this is what's going to be the catalyst to make it do very well. This type of shit. And bad projects like Degen launching on top of it. And putting those maxis in their place. You know? Don't get me wrong, I love Hex. I love everything that Richard Herr created. He's changed a lot of lives. But we can't, this chain isn't going to have mass adoption with just 3 coins on it. Right? So, yeah. Sit back and watch the show. It just looks like a giant cup and handle to me with the target right at $1. Imagine that. The target started somewhere right here, I guess. I can't make this shit up. From the bottom of we'll just call that the bottom of the cup. That was a little, dip recovery, whatever. The bottom of the cup is technically on that red line right there. The 236. Around the 236. Bloop. We'll call it the bottom. Right? Came up. Had a little, broke out and had a little bounce there. We'll call it the bottom right there. And well, that's the bottom. Target is the top of the cup, right? Where we started, where we rejected and kind of went sideways. And our target from that point, if we take it right back up to here, it's exactly $1 on those almost. That's crazy. That's my TA on PDI. Usually these patterns do play out. Massive patterns like this. Crazy. I'm excited. I'm excited about everything going on here. Pulse. Like, anybody not looking at Pulsechain, you're really selling yourself short. Whatever you're building anywhere else, and like, I got people I know building on Tron. Like, why are you building on Tron, dude? Why are you building on a Chinese chain that has no community? Nobody's building on that shit. Come on. Not that I have any problem with Chinese chains. I made a lot of money on BNB, but yeah. This is the way DeFi should be. It's the way it should be. Owned by the community, operated by the community, not some centralized governance. With big money bad guys, easy and all that. No, have it owned by the community, operated by the community, people, by the people, for the people, by the people, whatever. That's how I look at it. This is the best shit we've ever had. Whips Ethereum's ass, and I can't wait to see it. Just passing everything. We're gonna be right up there with coin, just chilling. Right up there with Ethereum, just it's gonna be great. Got a little ways to go, but yeah. And you got the certificate of deposit on the blockchain built right in. Very cool stuff. Yeah, so Goat token also coming. Goat token. Hey guys, Monday. Get ready for Monday. It's gonna be epic. It's gonna be pretty cool. So I went and saw Alice in Chains last night. It was a good show. That was a good show. How do I use hex stake on Pulsechain? That's a good question. If you want to use hex stake on Pulsechain, you to let me get back to my Pulsechain. Let me get back to mainnet. What I did was I went to this one called it's Icosa. The Icosa site. I think you might be able to do it on the Go Hex site too. I think they did update that. This one you also get you get your Hedron and all that you can claim out one of your stakes. I currently don't have any stakes because this dumped and I sold it and bought 10x'd it on PDI. So I don't care. I'm gonna get with it, right? Yeah, I fucked my hex off so many times over the years. It's just, actually just it's good for a minute, and then you got to move on and do other things, and then come back to it later. I honestly feel like PDI is going to outpace it this cycle, which the maxis don't want to hear that, but I do think so. I think it's possible, at least in the short term. Get 1,000x out of PDI real quick, then go right back over to hex. Yeah, why not? So yeah, you come over here. It's just like you would. You just connect your yada yada and create. I think you create stake right here. Yeah, you can do it right here. Stake length. All that. I would just do it. I think it's simpler to do it right here on the go.hex.win or go.hex.whatever. Welcome to the stream. We got Franklin. Is that Franklin? Oh, I thought that was Franklin's Tower at first. Franklin, hey, man. Welcome to the stream, buddy. We got, Crypto Changeling with the Uniswap logo. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. I don't know what's down. He's usually in here by now. It's really not much to talk about today, but yeah, he's just cleaning stuff up back there. Oh shit! And we had the boys from ETH TC on yesterday. Little stream. There he is.
Hey, sorry. Holy shit! I'm sorry. Yeah. I completely let the time escape from me. Whoa.
That's okay. I was a minute
better late than
never. Yeah, I'm not sure why that's not opening up. Go.
Oh wow, this morning has been a slow one.
Did they change the URL for it or something? Oh, there it is.
What's that?
Cool. Yeah, if you're connected to Pulsechain mainnet, yeah, you're good. And then you can actually, once you stake it here, you can come over to the Icosa site. That's where you can actually see your stats. If you have your hex staked, you can actually see your stats of all your stakes. And, you can see it's also got a section for the Hedron here, because I guess you get Hedron for all the whatever you stake, depending on how big it is or whatever. And you can actually when the stake is up, you can claim your Hedron, and it's not a whole lot unless you're staking a whole shitload for a long time. It's not really worth that much, but maybe it will be someday. Okay, now it's coming up. So yeah, stake, same shit. This works on Pulsechain mainnet too. Just put in the amount of hex you want to stake, and then Yep. Get your T shares, that kind of thing.
That's the way you do it.
Too many Franklins in here now. Yep, that's right. Yeah, whenever it decides to load, we're on the live stream, so the internet might be lagging on it a little bit. But yeah, that's it. And then when you stake it, you can see it over here. And if you want to use this site, I guess the only reason you would need it is for the Hedron, probably. Pretty simple shit, just like Goat Token. Goat Token should be simple shit.
Oh yeah.
Donnie, you got any updates on your
end? Nope, nothing changed today.
Yeah,
just
no
plodding along, getting things organized. Yeah.
Okay.
Just working on background stuff today.
Sweet.
Nothing of interest.
Yeah.
I guess testnet is about to wrap up. I think considering how close we are to launch, those of you who have been helping us to test, if you wanted to start withdrawing your testnet W Pulse from the contracts, then that might be okay. So that way you've got it on hand for testing future things. Because once we go live with Goat Token on the mainnet, and we put the website up, we'll probably take the testnet option off the chain list. So, maybe start withdrawing your W Pulse over the next few days. That is on your testnet Goat tokens or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And I got
a lot to withdraw. So I got
there you go.
$1.8 billion in liquidity in the pool there. So,
there you go.
Yeah, nice. We're kicking ass. A lot of liquidity coming in.
Yeah.
I've just been aping. We got thick liquidity. People are going to make money when we got thick liquidity, right? So the whales are going to come in, start spending bigger amounts. It's going to be good. And that's something you guys can get involved in too. Add liquidity for GOAT. It's good for you because when the price only goes up, you win, right? Any pool you add that you add GOAT to is going to always appreciate in price versus PLS. So you might get some market situation when PLS comes down or whatever, but in the long run, the trajectory is always going to be up. What lessons have you learned from Elephant Money, e.g., exploit recent downturn? Well, the downturn we won't have.
Yeah.
Because of the fact that
let me get this one.
The price of it only goes up. Yeah, go ahead, Donnie. What's your take?
Right. So basically, first of all, the exploit happened with relation to Trunk and the oracles and the price differences and all that sort of thing. There was manipulation that was able to be taken advantage of with certain conditions that did not have re-entrancy protection and that sort of thing. So we don't have those aspects in the code which we've forked from that protocol. Additionally, the GOAT token is one of those. It's a different style than Elephant. Elephant is that of the model which some might describe to be like reflective or things like that. We have a different model. GOAT token is not reflective. It does not have any transfer, buy, or sell fees. Instead, it just has a 5% mint and redemption fee. And what that has to do with is the fact that when the supply expands, i.e. when it's minted, the GOAT token is backed with single assets, that is W Pulse. So right away, the entire ecosystem of the GOAT token is insulated with single asset backed liquidity. Additionally to that, if someone was to try and use the mint or redeem functions in a flash loan, that would be majorly expensive on their part, that they'd need to make at least 5% extra on whatever they're trying to plan. And even if they did that, that would only have a positive impact on the single asset liquidity anyway, because the price goes up, portion of the money gets left behind, and so we end up richer with the liquidity anyway. Couple that with the fact that we do have our security revisions like the reentrancy guards and the testnet, which we've been running. Overall, I think we should be just fine.
Yep. Yeah, people can dump this all they want, but it'll immediately get bought back up because it's always going to come back to this native price. Because there's always going to be some type of arbitrage opportunity if somebody dumps it really hard on the what do you call it, the PulseX DEX, or even in the whatever we got over there on SparkSwap or whatever we have. There's always going to be that incentive for somebody to come in and buy it up and then immediately redeem it here for the higher price. So, yeah, and that's the one thing we had that kind of price protection thing. You know, we still are at the mercy of the price of Pulse itself, and that's, you know, this is why there's a debate on whether to back it with DAI or to back it with Pulse. But in the long term, I think it's better to back it with Pulse because we can get all that price appreciation all the way up to this entire cycle, which we won't get if we're just backing it to DAI, right? That's what we have to worry about. You know, we don't have to worry about people dumping because there will always be somebody there to buy it back up. I'll buy it back up. Give me an instant profit. I'll buy it back up. Go ahead, dump. You know, and then if you try to dump on here on the native price or the native contract, you're just going to force the price up anyway. So that's anybody's guess as far as how many X's we're going to get on Pulse. I don't see why we can't knock 0 or 2. You know, at the very least, I would say 2. Hex did. This is now we're talking Hex on Pulsechain, backed by Pulse. Pulse is better than ETH, so why couldn't Pulse? And it's got all the burning and stuff. Like the tokenomics are just there to send it. You know, it's called pumpamentals. What do you want to call it? It's just baked in, baked right in. So I think Pulsechain, when we get past the SEC bullshit, I don't see why Pulsechain doesn't just melt faces and make people like just come kicking in the door to get over here. You know?
Mm-hmm.
It's just a baby. It's just all about being patient right now and just as a community leaving where we're at because it's the best place we've been so far. You know, granted it doesn't have all the volume that that Ethereum has. It doesn't have all the yet, but it will. BSC. But if you look at DeFi right now, there's really nothing out there. There's nothing on Tron, except a couple rug pulls we've seen here and there. There's nothing on BSC anymore except for what Forex is trying to do with Drip, Animal Farm, and Elephant Money. That's it. There's nothing really on BSC. All these chains, they really if you look at all the other chains, all they really have are just bullshit. Pepe's pulsing penis, by the way, guys. Something's going on with the I got in and bought a little bit. Actually, it was crazy. Yeah, I bought a little bit. Where am I at? Yeah, right here. So I bought right here, and then a little tiny, and then I added liquidity, and then bots came in and immediately bought up more than I added liquidity and what I just bought. So, and then we had a little tiny sell here. That might have been a bot too, but yeah, there's some movement here on pulsing penis. Just a funny name, but yeah. So I had a little bit more liquidity, and I think I don't know, man. I just think just something stupid like this. Like we've seen stupider shit. Like if people start getting crazy in here, like when Goat Token starts really taking off, and we could do so. We could pair Goat with this, and bots' attention to just start shoving volume in here. I think that might be a thing. I don't know. This thing might be another a contender to Teddy, brought to you by Degen Protocol. I just saw what I'm
Right.
looking at. But yeah, and this is our one of our other community projects. By the way. Setting up for the bull run. Here we go. ETC looking good, still going up. What I was getting at is earlier. There's really nothing out here on these other chains like Arbitrum. Everybody's saying, "Oh, Arbitrum's a shit," blah blah. But it's still just it's all stable coins. It's all stable coins and wrapped ETH. And what is it? There's nothing here. There's a lot of
Other
liquidity,
rubbish.
but there's nothing here. There's nothing here. There ain't no teddy bear. There ain't no Pete eye. There's no opportunity over here. Like I don't see any opportunity here, dude. On Arbitrum, Polygon, same shit. It's all stable coins, wrapped ETH. That's all it is. Like and all there is like MZen. I think that's the only thing that anybody's in that I know of. Like there's nothing on Polygon. Optimism. Where are my crickets at?
Right.
You know, and all these chains have so much volume, but they have nothing to offer. You know, so I'm like, again, crickets. Anybody? Anyone? Anybody? Anybody got anything to add? Base. Oh, so many people are going crazy over base. They're all base heads now, right? Oh, I got this big time. What is this big time coin? Liquidity. It's probably by the looks of the chart already. It's gonna probably just rug. See you later. But there is a little bit of volume there. I like that. So maybe not a rug. But is this anything worth me looking into? I don't know. I don't really care. I got blinders on right now because all I care about is Pulsechain. This is where we're at. This is our home, and I don't see any reason to. It's a boner though. It is a boner. I will give them that. Okay, so they got big time. Bases got big time. All these other chains they got shit really. We know what BSC has, and that's all it's gonna have really. What else? Yeah, because everybody's going to Pulsechain, dude. Nobody gives a shit about BSC or even ETH anymore, man. More people are moving over to Pulsechain now than moving over to ETH. Like nobody's going from Pulsechain to ETH. Like, nobody's going backwards. So I don't know. In our circle, in our little echo chamber, I guess you could call it here. I don't see anything out here, guys, on all these other chains. I see them as like whatever second layer solutions, trying to do their part to help alleviate the price or the or relieve the stress on the Ethereum blockchain, and that's cool and all, but it ain't fucking Pulsechain, dude. It ain't Pulsechain. Avalanche. I got decent volume, Pulsechain's really low in volume right now, 7.7 million, but I've seen it like what 30, 40 million. So we have the capability to get there. It's just right now, it's just a lull in the market. The whole market's like crap right now too. So yeah. Yes, we are. We're waiting for because I already talked to D Dallas. He might be able to help us out with it, but he needs Oracle. So there's no Oracle on Pulsechain yet. Jones is launching their Fetch Oracle soon, so that's what we'll be using to integrate our next phase of building stuff too for goat token. Yeah, but there's nothing out here. And then the thing you got to understand, guys, is all this shit that's out here is all at the mercy of Ethereum and Bitcoin too, because it's all paired with it. All the wrapped ETH, all that wrapped ETH that Pulsechain is not backed by the wrapped ETH or the Bitcoin or anything like that. It's backed by DAI. So we don't have that that exposure to the rest of the market. And it'll make sense as we get into this cycle. You guys are going to see that Bitcoin's going to tank and we're just going to be sitting there doing nothing. No, Bitcoin's going to tank and we're going to be pumping. There's no way to know the opening price. It's based on the it's a ratio of the pulse that goes in there and the price of pulse goes in there. Right, Donnie?
That's exactly right, man. Fucking yep. What am I doing here? I'm trying to get this wallet thing to work.
Well, that's it. We got any other questions out there? We do thank you guys for coming on the stream every day for 1,087 days in a row. We're crazy around here like that. Make sure you guys smash up the likes. We also have a Telegram channel. And make sure you subscribe to this channel, of course. Thanks. We got like a ton of new subscribers. It's crazy. I think another 3 or 4 came in just since yesterday. So yeah, and here's our Telegram channel right here. And yeah, that's all I got, Donnie. You got anything else to add?
Mm-hmm. Crypto Cat Doge is one more question there. Do you expect a dip after launch? Okay, let me address these questions here. So Franklin's tell us is what's GOAT's opening price and what's the GOAT token supply? Okay, so the opening price it'll be 1-1, right? Single asset price of 1-1, right? And it'll keep on going up from there. Can never go down. The total supply of GOAT is technically unlimited, but it can never be minted without having the W pulse put behind it as appropriate and determined by the mint and redeem ratio that, again, only goes up. And Cat Doge, if there is a dip after launch, it would only be on the DEX where people are providing third-party liquidity. Again, it's important to note that Degen Protocol has almost no intention of providing third-party liquidity at this stage to the DEX. We are solely focused on building the single asset liquidity in GOAT because the more pulse that is put behind GOAT token and the higher that ratio goes, the more capable the GOAT feeder will be to pay out all of its liabilities after day 201 for those that get into that one. So, I hope that answers your questions, guys. One more ask, is there any more questions out there or...
Yeah, but there's definitely an incentive to add liquidity to the third party.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, for sure.
That's what I want to get everybody like on board doing because we're not going to be able to do it all ourselves. Like we do need the community's help.
Yeah, sorry, that's
out there, and it's a huge opportunity, you know. But yeah, any dip in like actual U.S. dollar price would only be due to fluctuation and maybe if PLS had a little bit of dip. That's about it. Other than that, if somebody dumps it on the external pool, which that's another reason why we need to have that liquidity pool nice and fat because people can actually dump a lot and make a lot of money, right? But vice versa, they can also do big buys and not move it, you know, not send it from below the native price to way above the native price without, you know, with all that slippage in between. That's why I've on testnet. I've been testing it out and it's working great. Like it's working great. When we first got in, there was very little liquidity, so it was real easy to like you just put in a small buy and it would just boom, it would just rocket the price, right? And that's we need a little bit more sustainable, a little bit more stability than that, you know. We want people to be able to come in and ape on the external pool or ape on the mint or ape on the redeem and still you know be able to get their full value for what they paid. And you're going to see, you're probably going to see a lot better. Like coming in, you guys just want to be minting right out the gate, right? That's where you're going to get the least slippage on whatever. You're going to have a little bit of a tax, but that tax isn't going to matter too much. In the end, because you're actually going to get more tokens because there's more, right? Because there's more, just because of the way the what do you call it works? The native price, Donnie?
What's that, man?
Donnie? The native price?
Sorry, I'm coding.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, we want to have liquidity. We want to have plenty of liquidity on both sides.
Yes.
That like if there's low liquidity on the external pool, you're probably going to have a bit like I've done it a couple of times where it was a better price, even though the price was slightly higher on the PulseX pool. It was actually a better deal to mint it with the 5% tax on the native price because you just got more for your money, you know.
You're
especially in the
right.
beginning when we're building liquidity, that's gonna be a thing because the price will be so volatile on that extra pool. But the volatility, on the other hand, does give us a chance as a community to make those arbitrage gains between the two pools too. This has never been done before, guys. It's all experimental, but the game theory we have in our head, and the math, the numbers seem to work. It's working great on testnet. Just nobody wants to, we're not going to get super big on testnet because, people want mainnet. They want real money. And I get it.
That's exactly right.
So, I mean, we have 50 people on testnet. We're probably gonna come out the gate with first day with at least 100 holders, 100 people in there, and it's gonna start from there. It's I wouldn't expect this thing to get 1,000 holders overnight, but once people see what's going on here, it's gonna we're not gonna stop talking about it every day on the stream. I'm gonna be out there on Twitter. We're gonna be doing our AMAs and all that stuff, and trying to set something up right now with Corey Costa to get us in on his stream to talk about it over there. We'll be on Shield Tank as much as we can get on there. And yeah, the community knows who we are, right? It's about just right. Staying out there, staying relevant, and marketing outside. Try to get people outside to get people over from different networks, different chains. And this option happens when you have and good solid projects that people can come over and make money and have a nice store value. That gets their attention. Hilarski, I haven't talked to him recently. I do know him. I think he should know me. Almost everybody knows me. Just from all the history. This is the history alone. But yeah, I wrote the first Hex Anthem. What do you want? I wrote the very first original Hex Anthem. Then somebody came out after I was like irrelevant, as they said.
Right.
Yeah, we got another subscriber. Yeah. And they came out with a rap version of the Hex Anthem, which is cool. Do your thing. But I was the original writer of the Hex Anthem. The song anyway. The title. Where is it? I'll pull it up again sometime. But yeah, everybody knows me. But they also know that I'm a Degen. But I at least I don't flip flop like Naga Bo, At least I'm not that bad. Oh shit. You got anything else to add, Don?
Nope. All good for now, man. Just keep on testing, everybody. Right. That's what we need.
Cool. Thank you, guys. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, all that stuff, and Goes Gems. I've talked to them. They're a little weird because they want to be able to come in and dump on your head. Is what I gather, because they won't get you in there unless you have a pre-sale or you're in pre-sale, and they get some allocation or something. So I get it, but at the same time, I don't know. We'll see. I can reach out to them, but that's going to cost. See, we didn't do it since we didn't do a pre-sale on this. We don't have much, marketing. We don't have any marketing money to spend. It's cool. I like the way we're doing it because it's completely fair launch. It's community, right? Community owned. So it's up to the community, and yours truly here to help drive the ship, right? We can work together. Right. We can make this happen, guys. If I seen half of you guys out there on Twitter as much as I'm on Twitter every day, like this thing would fucking blow up. Like all you guys got to do, it's real simple, and use ChatGPT, whatever, man. Just come up with some bullshit. Just post shit every day. Hashtagging the shit out of Degen Protocol and Goat Token. It will get noticed. It will start trending. Go to everybody who posts anything. Elon Musk posts, doesn't matter, and just hashtag Goat Token. Hashtag GOAT, right? The $sign GOAT. Just everywhere you go. You guys can do that. It's like I'm out there doing it every day. You guys can do it too. If you guys want this to succeed, let's all work together and make it happen. Like it's that's where we don't really need marketing. We don't need these guys. Like we've already proven ourselves. We've been here for fucking 7 years now. Over 6 years. Like we've proven that we are a very, very powerful, tight knit community. But we've also like everybody knows us. Everybody knows what we're doing here. They're looking at even Trevon James. He's looking at us. Like everybody. Like everybody knows who we are. If you don't, you're gonna know. That's the way it should be, you know. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's a good one. I mean, I'm in their shit. See their their posts come up all the time. Golems gems. Be good to get into. That would be something like, if we don't have marketing, maybe we could do a little like when we build more on the ecosystem. I think we maybe we could put like a marketing allocation in there, Donnie. Be a good idea. Or just have everybody pitch in. Maybe marketing NFTs or something. I don't know. Like, we got ideas. But the first thing on the agenda is to make sure that this launch is 100%. Just we got the product, launch it, no hiccups, everything's running flawlessly, no exploits, right? So yeah, Trevon and I go way back. We were in BitConnect together, and we ended up on the news here in Vegas together. It was great. We're on Channel 8 News and shit. What about DeFi channels who covered elephant in the past? Yeah, well, I've already reached out to all my connections, like all the drip influencers, the elephant influencers, and some of them don't really. Some of them like they're looking at what we're doing, but there's some of them that are like they're so maxed out in what they're doing, like they won't even they don't want to promote a competitor of elephant money is what or be recognized as promoting a competition, which I don't even think we're competition. I would even we have the same kind of contracts and the same I guess game theory, but we're on Pulsechain. We're not gonna affect their money, unless everybody leaves BSC to go to Pulsechain. I don't think the diehard BSC maxis are gonna do that, but I mean, you never know. I mean, if Pulsechain starts really kicking ass, if PDI goes to $1, you're going to see an exodus on a lot of chains, guys. You're going to see people flying over here. You're going to see, like, the holder count is just stupid. It's like 130 something thousand holders already. It's absolutely ridiculous, dude. The word's getting out, and it's people like me and people like B Roots, people like that are not maxis, and they're just stuck in their little echo chamber, stuck in their head, right? We're the ones that are going to be bringing the adoption, man, because like we need a native stablecoin with deep liquidity that's paired with with Pulse. Like there's only so much bridge liquidity, and that can only work for so long. And it's not even like if it's not ours, then it's not your keys, not your crypto, right? It's not if it's not your native stablecoin, then it's not your stablecoin. It can be shut down. USDC, all that shit can all be shut down. The DAI can't because it's ours. It's our DAI. It's fucking Pulsechain's DAI. Ain't nobody shutting this shit down. Yeah, the holders are stupid though. What was I saying? Holders, 136,000 addresses. That's crazy. And I'm number 50. I'm number 50 out of 136,000 addresses. I am not touching this bag. You are not going to see me ever. I'm not dumping a single dime. I actually just bought more. And as soon as this hedge fund starts printing here in a couple of weeks, hopefully if they do, knock on wood, they don't rug. Yeah, I'm gonna buy more. I'm gonna buy more because I want to be a top dog in this game. I want to be a top dog, and furthermore, just not aside from just setting my whole family for life and everybody in between. Like it'd be so cool to just have the best project on Pulsechain, and with a lot of money, you can do that. I can do a lot of marketing with $53 million, right? I can do a lot of shit with just a little tiny bit of that, So that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the long term, man. I'm like I'm not even worried about Go Token. Go Tokens will be just fine, guys. Okay, I got bumped down to number 51. That's why I got to stay at least in the top 50. Where am I at? Oh wait, where am I at? I was 49. 2. Okay, there I am. Yep. 51. 51. Yeah, you can see me diamond hand this bag, dude. I'm gonna be like, I'll sell all this shit before I sell the P-Dye. I'll sell my Hellcat before I sell the P-Dye, dude. And then when it rips, I'll just buy 2 more Hellcat. You know? I mean, that's ultimately my big backup plan. You know, I have $200,000 in assets just sitting here that I can dump at any time. More than that, probably. But yeah, I'm not worried about it. BlackSheep doesn't really get worried anymore. I've been doing this almost 3 years straight now. I don't even have to think about a day job. Not even have to think about going and working for some fuck that don't give 2 shits about me. You know, I'm making them more rich. I'm just making them more money. What up? Yeah, Landscraper. You're right. P-Dye is like, if you're not looking at P-Dye, you're not buying it. Well, there's 136,000 other people that did, including me. And you got to come in, like the average person isn't going to be able to just come in and buy my bag, right? My bag's now worth like 50 grand. So the average person that works an average minimum wage or even median wage, which is like what, 50,000 a year. So you can put an entire year of your hard-earned money into a speculative Degen play asset. Oh my God! See, people are just not like me, dude. Like, I'm just a different breed, and that's why I created this thing called Degen Protocol. I want you guys to think like me, but be safe doing it. You know, like there's a time to Degen, but then there's also a time to sit back and think about what you're doing and do your research shit. And that's all I do all day long, guys. I sit here, I do research, I talk with my peeps. We're there in the voice chat all day long, and I love what I do. We got some cool shit here. We got some homegrown shit that you don't really see too often, especially in this space. You don't see a group like us, period, anyway, because we're different than everybody else. And we're more. We got a lot of passion, we got a lot, dude. I love this. I love this community, man. You guys are great, and that's why like this Go token is for you guys, and to show what we are capable of as a community when we all just work together to make shit happen. We're gonna make it happen, you know. And then Sheep isn't done either. Like when this thing blows up, and you think Sheep's not gonna pump when old Blackie's sitting on millions and millions of dollars. Come on, guys. I got all this shit planned out. I'm patient. Like all you guys that are out there crying about the Sheep token price, you just don't have patience. Like you have not been in this fucking game for as long as I have, obviously. You've not seen the ups and the downs, and then how long it took me. I've been in it like 7 years almost. It'll be 7 years in like May. Was it for March? Yeah, May. My life was like May 18th or something like that. I don't know. 2017. Then I started this Telegram community in December of that year. And look, it's like we lost our ass. I lost my ass plenty of times. I quit my job, went back to work like 2 times before I actually quit it for the third. The third time, I'm going back this time. All right. But anything you want to in life, guys, yourself. And not only do I believe in myself, but I believe in the power of the Degen protocol. You guys are amazing. And we wouldn't be here right where we're at right now if we weren't all you badass motherfuckers out there. I love you all. That's it. I'm ranting, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Let's get those gains on the Pulsechain, baby.
BlackSheep and I'm back again. I've come to rock you back and forth and up and down and out the door for sure. I'm chilling with the Degen protocol. We come to represent and we don't give a shit, cause we're fucking rich on the Pulsechain. You know we're stacking up our gains on the Pulsechain. We got the hookers and cocaines on the Pulsechain. You know we don't give a shit, in the words of Magaboo. Jackpot, bitch. Richard Hart is such a pimp, I just wanna be like him. Give me some hotties and a Rolex calamari and a super hot Ferrari. I'm sorry if I'm a little offensive.
That's the BlackSheep token. That's the token I care the least about.
Is such an opportunity, guys. This is such an opportunity. I'm so excited. You have no idea. You know why? 'Cause the GOAT token's coming, motherfucker!